A JavaScript class is a blueprint for creating objects. JavaScript classes are a great way to reduce duplicate code and debugging time. In object-oriented programming, a class is an extensible program code template for creating objects, providing initial values for member variables. However, in modern JavaScript, there is a more advanced way to do that. It introduces great new features which are useful for object oriented programming. A JavaScript class encapsulates data and functions that manipulate data. Let's look at the syntax for creating a JavaScript class. To create a class, use the keyword class and always add a method named constructor inside the class. JavaScript calls the constructor method every time it creates a new instance of a class. This is an example of a class, and we called the class car. This car has a constructor that takes two parameters. The first is name and the second is year. So this class has two initial properties, which is the name and the year. When you have a class, you can use it to create objects. So these examples create two car objects. Okay, so the first one, we gave it the name my car one, and then the first thing you need to do is to type the new keyword followed by your class name, which is car, and remember to pass in the properties that are required by the class, which is the name and the year. The example above uses the car class to create two car objects. The constructor method is called automatically when a new object is created. We will learn more about the constructor method on the next slide. The constructor method is a special method that has to have the exact name constructor. It is executed automatically when a new object is created, and it is used to initialize object properties. An object is an instance of a class. If you do not define a constructor method, JavaScript will add an empty constructor method.